Hi everybody, Tracy Brown. This might come as a surprise to you, or maybe it won't, that I probably spend, in the months or even years that I work with clients, I probably spend way more time talking about body image. And it's not that attuned eating and shoring up our self-care around food and movement isn't important, and that is all necessary. It's just that we have in us the innate abilities to want to feel good, to have hunger signals, to want to move our body. So there's such a wealth of information in our bodies. Once we get in tune with that, I see that really start to move forward for people a lot quicker than sometimes the body image issue struggle can be, which is why we spend so much time talking about where it came from and what are the origins and what are the barriers. And sometimes that's a lot of talking. Sometimes that's mostly somatic of just being in the sensations and allowing those to expand and create more space. But anyway, the reason this is so important is outside of these kind of avenues, these videos or other people's videos, podcasts, blogs, all the things that I do, plus hundreds of other really talented, wonderful people that are spending so much of their emotional labors are really on bringing this information out there, is because this culture isn't going to celebrate you truly being free. And so that's why the pursuit of this and the study of this is so important for all of us. Okay? And so I'm going to read a little passage from one of my favorite books, one of the ones I use a lot in my sessions and in my groups with people. So I'm going to read us a passage to understand how this gets so deeply rooted. And this is just one teeny tiny little paragraph of understanding about this, which is why I'm going to talk about how we're going to go deeper into this really soon. Okay? And this is from the book When Women Stop Hating Their Bodies. Our culture is deeply ambivalent about women and their bodies. Women are idealized and denigrated, protected and abused, encouraged and discriminated against. Each decade promulgates a new shape for the female form. By the time most girls become women, they have confused and conflicting feelings about their place in the world. This confusion manifests itself in this dissatisfaction with their bodies and their appearance. Before long, their confused and conflicting feelings boil down to one issue: fat. In our culture, fat has come to represent flesh, female, and undesirable. For most girls, fat talk becomes their mother tongue. This is why this is so important. This book was written back in the 90s by women who've been doing this work 20 years prior to this. So we are all standing on the backs of generations of women who've been trying to put this information out there to help create freedom for all of us. And so because this book is so powerful and so it still resonates to this day, I wanted to create a gathering for all of us. And so starting October 24th, which is in a couple weeks, if you're listening to this in late July, early August, I'm going to basically coach and facilitate a reading of this book together in sections. So we're going to gather for 4 weeks via online. You're going to use Zoom, and I'm going to give reading and writing prompts each week that we all gather together and talk about our feelings that come up and experiences around our bodies and how we long to break free, how we can do that, how we can support each other in doing that. The investment's really, I think, reachable for most of us, which was why I wanted to do this group so much, is to have a very accessible entryway for all of us to have some tools to start learning how to come home to ourselves. So it's going to be $100 for 4 weeks of group coaching and coming together. I'm really excited about this. The people who've already shown interest and who've already joined are all really dedicated to their freedom, and I'm hoping that if you're reading or watching this, that you're interested too and would come and join us. So you can go to my website. It's tracybrownrd.com / the name of this book, When Women Stop Hating Their Bodies. You might need to Google that. And I'll put a link below this video so you can find it as well. It's really important to me that we do this work. So whether you join me or not in having some moments of coaching from me around this for you, you're specific, what comes up for you. Even if you don't do that, please read this book and start working your way through the exercises. And it's got so many practical things in it that it's more than just talking about how we should like our bodies. If it was that easy, we would have already done it, when we were 5 or 10 or 20 or 40. So this gives us an opportunity to dig in and do it together. So if you're interested, please contact me, and I will, look forward to meeting up with you then. Take care. Thanks.